halfway through the month of May. That means good weather, sunshine, vacations, holidays, travel, fun, barbecues, brewskis, cats, dogs, frogs, live streams, all kind of things happening. Right now, what's happening is we're standing by on this live stream, giving people out there in the universe, or at least the solar system. Bia says hi. Biddy Skib Bagel says hi. Hi everyone says hi everyone. That makes sense. Sad Dog says you first. And Skib Bagel says, how's your day going? It's going great. The only crazy thing I got going today is I have this printer that my old printer gave out. And now I got this new printer, and there it is with the hood up. And I'm trying to figure out how you do. You know, when you get a new printer, the pain isn't the money that it costs, because they don't cost much. They really don't. Oh, geez. The pain is in trying to make them work, whether they're wireless or hardwired, or how you put the toner in, how you get them to talk to each other, what buttons mean what. There's Ethel, please don't terminate. Good day, Sir Keyboard Cat and Sir Charlie. How are you today? I'm doing darn good. Sad Dog is working on the Keyboard Cat drawing, which is a good thing to be doing. Okay, hola. I have quite a, I just put a new, well, not a new video. I just put an additional video up on the YouTube channel, not under live stream or under any of that stuff. It isn't a short, it's just a video. And it's kind of a shared, what should I say, compilation portfolio video of Keyboard Cat and Charlie Schmidt. So you'll see both of our stuff on there. And Secret Channel of Someone. Boy, that sounds exotic. Said hi and says hello. Dayron says cat nap. Boy, that's a good word for it. I love naps and I love cats. Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool that Lick says, I love your videos so much. I love that they call naps cat naps. They're not called rat naps or dog naps, and nothing against rats and dogs. They got just as much right to be cool and to excel on the universe, the interverse. We should call that the interverse, like the internet is part of the universal vibe. And remember, this is all about the vibe. Who's my favorite chatter? Well, there's a bunch of you. Sad Dog is pretty good right there. 100 men versus one gorilla, who would win in a fight? That's a good question. You might ask artificial intelligence about that one. Kula says hi. Hey, good morning. It's already in Canada. It's probably about 3 hours different. So it's about noon after lunch in Eastern Canada. So how do you like that? Here it's 10 in the morning, just a little after 10:06 Pacific time. That's when we do these live streams. You want to make sure that you get reminded. So subscribe, share, and get set up to get notified. So when we do things, you can join in. Just get a little reminder, you know what I'm saying? How am I from Raxi? I'm good. I'm really good. Got some things done on the weekend. Did some relaxing. Played with the cat. We're doing good. Well, so people killed a bear. Oh, gosh. All the killing. What a mess. No weapons, Sad Dog. Kula says, happy Monday, everyone. Yeah. That's a way to go. Think big. Think about all of us. We're a global sort of stream. We're all in it together. We're streaming as a group now. Whether you want to or not, here you are streaming down here. There's your comments right down there. And here I am right up here. There's my nose. There's some of my nasal discharge. Yeah, there were 4 teenagers who were boxers. Oingo Boingo. Yeah, I remember Oingo Boingo. That's such a good name. It kind of reminds me of the word goiter. A goiter the size of a cantaloupe, I heard in a Kurt Vonnegut book the other day. I love Kurt Vonnegut Jr. I've been doing Spotify, and you can listen to books on there. People read your books, and there's Kurt Vonnegut reading to you his book, excuse me, I need a cat nap, his book, Cat's Cradle, or no, Breakfast of Champions, he's reading to you. I highly recommend it. It's like really, really the real deal. It seems so true about the problems on this planet and funny at the same time, which makes it easier to swallow. Happy Cat says, I'm back and hi. Sad Dog says, no. Why? Because we love the keyboard cat and we like to chill during this broadcast. Okay, so I did put up a compilation video of me and the cat on the keyboardcat.com channel this morning. So you can watch that. It's pretty long. It's about 15 minutes and it's full of stuff. That means I can't monetize it or I got to share the money, which is fine. And I just want to share the share. And so I'm going to show you that video right now. I don't think we're going to go through all 15 minutes of it, but you can see the beginning and see the flavor of it. And it's kind of like what a documentary about me and Keyboard Cat would be like. It could just be the documentary. Let's take a look at that. Let me get it up. Let me get it going here. I got to type in my P word. There's that. Okay, here we go. Now bear with us. You're going to see some things you've seen before, but just stick with it. I think you will enjoy this. Come on, little camera, turn around. There we go. Okay, here we go. It's about Charlie Schmidt. That's me. Hope everything's fine out there. Behind this thing, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. And thanks for coming, first of all. And here's my story. It's just like heaven being here with you. You're like an angel, too good to be true.
take care of measures to help you stay healthy. Get some exercise. Studies show people who get regular exercise not only stay healthier, but they actually feel better. That's right. When you use your body for something else besides a mouse holder, your outlook on life is brighter, you're more resistant to colds and flu, and you actually have better ideas. Man, I know some people who could use that one. So do yourself a favor and get some exercise. It's not unusual to be It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry.
Spam. Give us a like. Thank you. That's me running down 8th Avenue. When is a boy a man?
When is a boy a man? When can he stand with the world in his hand and play? Play me if he can,
It combines the joy of slow cooking with cutting-edge, high-tech, space-age technology and the churning motion of the human foot. They're called Croc Socks. They're very exciting, and here's how they work. When you're getting ready for work in the morning, empty the contents of the flavor packet into the Croc Sock. Okay, in this case, we're making Hit and Run Chili Con Carne. Then add a half cup of tap water. It's time to get out your bowl, take off your shoes, and kick back, because lunch is served. Look at that slow-cooked goodness. Oh, all natural ingredients. And the security of knowing your own body juices. That's hearty. And there you have it. Add a glass of inexpensive...
We kissed, I fell under your spell of love. No one could deny. Don't you ever say I just walked away. I will always want you. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was let me. Yeah, you let me.
Mr. Charlie Schmidt, come on!
Tokyo.
I went down to the video store. I went down on number 4. As I stood at the checkout line, there she was. She looked so fine.
Yes, I can still do the nose thing. Heck yes. Maybe I should do that on the live stream one day.
with a message about freedom. You know, a lot of fine people have paid a big price to keep this country free. Sadly enough, it's all wasted if we don't exercise it. Now, what does that mean when you exercise your freedom? Well, it means daring to dream and working towards achieving that dream full blast every day. So do yourself and your country a favor and live like you mean it.
I adopted Bento in 2010 from a shelter. As it turns out, we have very similar personalities. And this cat makes me make art because he's always motivating me to take pictures of him, to draw pictures of him. He just is motivating artistically. It's just that simple. Well, he's my best friend, but a lot of people know him as Keyboard Cat.
What commercial is it, Last Breath? $5 Canadian from Kula. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kula. There's evidence of houses in motion. One of my kinetic sculptures. Kula, thank you so much for the $5 from Canada. What a generous gesture. These tap dance shoes are for you, Kula. Uh-oh, here goes the dancing fool in my garage at the old studio. There's my car, when it still just had a 6-cylinder motor and 85 horsepower. Now it's got 500 plus. Some dancing phones. Mandatory rocking chair. Okay, that Fox 30 Seconds to Fame thing. Yeah. That was a song by my manager is Ben Clark, or Ben Lashes, and his dad is my best friend, Doug Clark, and he's a musician, and he made that song, and that song is called Video Girl, I believe. So if you look up Charlie Schmidt Video Girl, I'm pretty sure you will see the original key, check it out, see what you come up with. Somebody says I sound like Techo Dad. Meatloaf. Trailer in Space. Event at that museum. What's that museum? Kula's getting some likes on that donation. Jay Leno, Cat at Home, paintings, stickers, the Pope, with Kennedy and Khrushchev. Oh yeah,
That's all I came to say.
That was cute. Some random paintings, a drawing of Cheney. There's me by the trailer on the house with a little house on my head.
I got faith in you.
It's a cat floating in space.
But I got faith in you. And our time is right now.
My dad's roller skates.
We really want to.
A painting I sold, 2 paintings I sold.
Our time is now. Here in the
A painting I did. Ugh.
of our life. And it ain't just me who thinks so, dear. I asked my friends.
There's some paint.
Now, Leroy and Asa and D-Sharp.
Oh, there's the little house.
Tell her not to be afraid. Don't be afraid. Tell her
She's
it's okay.
It's okay. There's my mom.
Tell her it's all
There's my
right.
hot rod. There we are in Boston. There we are with Boston. On the View. Downtown. Yoroshku.
And and our time is now. We can do
David
anything
Carradine, who I was in a movie with, my dad, my cat, album from a band I was in with Doug Clark called, the band was Trailer Park Girls.
of our lives.
Boston, exit sign, Big Rod.
I asked Leroy and Aislinn Deschamps.
Blown big block Chevrolet, trailer up in the studio. Boogerfinger. My friend Sean Elwood, may he rest in peace.
Tell her she's alright.
Mr. B.O.G. Oh, yes. That's a big painting. I did a whole bunch of those trailers in space. Me as a kid, me as an adult in Japan. A TV dinner painting I actually gave to my friend Kirk. Look at that. Patti Smith. That painting's gone. That was my friend Andy. This painting got sold. This painting is upstairs. That's upstairs. That is upstairs. Scumbag Steve. Boston. My hot rod with Kanji. Golf trophy and trailer. Jay Leno. Plywood shoes. My dad made one of them.
Right now is when we can enjoy it. Now's the time for us to have faith in what we can do. No need to fear, because now's the time to have faith in what we can do.
Me and my daughter, some crutches. Old people can work and play too. Lewis Black.
Good night.
That was pretty nice. Gosh, I'm going to send that documentary, that mini doc, to more people, like to Kia and Ben and everybody. Uh-oh, it's going again.
Hope everything's fine.
Okay, there we go. So now we got that done. How about we go and see the cat? This is the home. There's the printer not working yet. I have to figure out things like that and that and this. And this is half of the instructions. Half. There's the other half. And half of them are in Spanish. But I doesn't speak Spanish. But I do have a cat named Keyboard Cat. And his proper name is Presley. Wake up. We're live. We're broadcasting to the whole universe right now. Look at that. Look at that boy. I think we better get him. Well, let's do this. Let's play the music. Do the show open as we should. More stuff for my new printer. Oh. Look at him hanging over the side watching me play that. He knows that what's coming is yummy for his tummy and his brain. Right, little mister? Should I turn this light on? Let's see what happens. Oh, that's pretty bright. I think I kind of like it without. That's right, raise your chin so Daddy can open this cupboard and get your dish out. See, there's his dish of treats next to the plush toy. All right, and as we normally do, I'm going to climb the little stairs here. Cloudy day out there. We'll check that a little later. We'll get the weather report. I'm going to put this plate of stuff right here for the guy. Come on over and get it. I'm not going to deliver it. Oh man, you are a lazy. Let's see if he can rouse himself for that. Oh, what effort and action. Boy, he's working on getting at least a cameo somewhere. You know, if you go to cameo.com, you can buy a birthday greeting or any kind of greeting from Keyboard Cat. They're not very expensive, and I will make them up. If you order one today, I will make it today and get it to you. Eat up, little guy. This is so cute from Gloria. Zentika. Taisha? Uh-oh. Paw liquor. Anything good in there? I doubt it. He does put his hands in the catnip sometime and then licks his hands. Hey, mister. Let's bring over the catnip for him and see if he would go for a little. Indulge yourself. Go ahead. Oh, he's getting it off of his wrists. Are those wrists or ankles? Those are paws. There's mighty close-up. Presley, catnip, and treats. Back to Presley again. Give us something to write home about. Give us a pose. Get with it, bro. That's the action. Put a little catnip on him. Then he has to lick it off. See, he can't leave that. Hey, but look. I just discovered something. The director says lights, camera, and action. Why, that's the most intentional thing I've ever gotten him to do. This guy's name? Presley. Liquor Presley. No, just Presley. Kula says what? He's so lovable. Kula. Nothing's gone forever. Everything stays. Everything is. If it ever was, it always is. He's so cute and lovable, says Kula. Speed the Scolder. Big fan shout out, please, for Speed the Scolder, says the cat. Speedy. Dayron says that cat you used the piano was really famous. I'm sorry if they can't understand you. It's because I'm learning English. I speak Spanish, but I'm using the English translator. See, Dayron understands what it's like to not necessarily understand what's being said. And that means you can relate to the animal. That's a good thing. Thank you for sharing that with us. Hey, Tatterism JR Jr. says hello and is back in the neighborhood. Toontime TV, Keyboard Cat is fake. Well, that doesn't look fake to me. Stick your finger on his belly and I'll bet you'll get a fake scratch and a little fake blood if you don't be careful. There you go, little mister. Keyboard Cat is not fake. Everything that ever was always will be, forever and ever. Amen. Lick them paws. The licking never stops. Lick your own paws today. Lick something. And then put your head back like this. Sniff your surroundings. Check out your catnip. See if you might not want another little, no. Lick your belly, lick your hind leg. So now we're going to, yeah, you can see outside. It's getting so into spring and summer now that you can't even see much of outside because the trees in front of my studio here are growing in, getting to be spring and summer buddies. Lots of green. I'm going to put that there. So if he wants a little in the future, he can, but he won't knock it down onto the floor. Because that means clean up on aisle 6 and broken dishes. So let's look at a shot outside just to get that done. There it is. The outside getting green, and I mean getting green. So let's bid adieu to the office and go up. See, there's my old printer. It looks pretty, but doesn't work. There's inside of it. It weighs a lot compared to the new one. I think the new one might be junk, but I'm not sure. New approach today in the studio. I did something over the weekend, and I liked the way it turned out. I'll show you a little painting that I did, just as a test more than anything, and for a friend named Fred. I did this. It's called Fred Was Here. And what I did was, first I did a loose sketch pencil. You can see the pencil in there. And then I did a little loose spray paint here and there, just a tiny bit. A little on the shirt, a little on the cat's paws and face. And then I took a marker like a Sharpie and bore down on some of the pencil, not all of it, just some of it, real loosely. And a little, then with a brush and some orange and some dark blue, I just did a little bit of minimal other highlight painting around, and it turned out pretty good. So I like the spray paint a lot. So here as we go, and as you can see, we will not be running out of spray paint today. That's for darn sure. And so there is the drawing. Cat with his paws sticking out, and it says KBC, and under it says live stream. And there's a mask I'm gonna wear to keep the spray paint out of my booger snot. And then there's the cat, and then right down here it's gonna say keyboardcat.com, which is where you go to get the stream. And so with not much further ado, we're gonna get started on this. And I think this is gonna be a fun one to watch because it won't take very long. We spent so much time on that video. I like that video. Maybe that is the Keyboard Cat documentary. Is it just me or what? Okay, there's, well, that ain't right. That's righter. I'm gonna put my mask on because I'm gonna be spray painting a little bit. Jeez, it's like putting on underpants or something. There's what I look like with that on, in case somebody was wondering. And we're gonna zoom in on this a little bit. Okay, yeah, there we go. That'll work. So now I'm gonna do a little spray painting first. First, I'm gonna do a little painting on the blue t-shirt where it's blue shirt. And that would be, of course, with a blue. This is real Tagger spray paint. It's called Hardcore, and it's for the pro. And there's a dab of it on his shirt. I like it. And then a little orangish on Mr. Cat and his paws. And then I'm gonna put 3 little colors on that KBC. And I think one is gonna be green. It's sputtering, which I like. There we go. Okay. Ooh, look at this. This is not professional. This is professional for people who are marking the dirt where they're gonna dig to put in your new sewer line and stuff like that. Fluorescent hardware store paint, and they've had this for years. The KB and the C, what, maybe yellow? Yeah. Well, one thing I can say already is I like it already. Mathis Frederick, don't worry about being late. You've said that before. No regrets. Look at, you get to tune in when I'm wearing this thing on my face. Look at that. What does it look like? I don't even know. Part of a cat, maybe? Here's a Keyboard Cat t-shirt. You can find some Keyboard Cat merchandise at, go to Zazzle, Z-A-Z-Z-L-E. Zazzle.com/Charlie Schmidt. Take that to the bank, Zazzle.com/Charlie Schmidt. I'm taking this off. Man, woo! I don't like sharing my own space with myself. So now, is anybody liking that painting so far? Is it just me? All right, this will change your mind. Huh? The cat's paws. We don't mess around on this stream. This is big cat, big dog streaming. Let's do the see some. Is that coming a little more alive? No, I'm not going to end the stream. Calm down. I should go faster so it's messier. I can tell. When you start getting too neat, it's time to let go. Neat is for some things, but not this. Now we're gonna write out the word live stream here, or at least outline it. L-I-V-E. Anybody still here? Sure. Yeah, check it out. You're gonna like this. Stick around, bear with me. Trust me on this. And then the word stream. I'm getting careful again. Right? That's helping. That's helping too. A lot of things can help. You just keep doing things that help. And then there's down here, it says really tiny keyboardcat.com, which is the URL. cat.com. Wonder if there'll ever be a .cat. They've got a lot of other ones, .education, .government, you name it. Probably .weasel, but there needs to be a .cat. Tell me people wouldn't be buying that. Tell me I wouldn't be buying it. Maybe I'd be selling it. How's that looking? Kind of fun, isn't it? Now that I mention it. Maybe a little yellow in these ears. Sure. And on those paws. Listen to this is free jazz music. If you search on the internet or on Google on YouTube or something, trademark copyright-free, royalty-free jazz music or royalty-free whatever kind of music you want, it'll give you dozens of places where you can just enjoy the music. Somebody's doing their thing and giving it away. And don't we just appreciate that? Now, a little brushwork. And I don't think I want to use too big a paintbrush. And not too small, but what about just right? And we'll use fluorescent orange because we haven't used any a little bit of spray paint orange, but boy, that's a happy birthday moment for all of us. I mean, snap out of it. Painting in the live stream. Right? That's what I'm talking about. And then a little of the orange. Here. It isn't my birthday right now, but it is somebody's today, and so anybody out there in the universe that's catching this vibe, happy birthday if a few fits, and even if it isn't your birthday, happy birthday. That looks pretty cool. Now let's put a little green. I'm just gonna get a little detail here. A little green, which would mean a little blue, a little yellow, and make that weird sort of inimitable eye green that that doesn't appear anywhere else pretty much, I don't think. We might break that rule. There it is, too dark. Too dark. So I wiped some of it off with my finger. I don't see any reason why I couldn't do that. And I'm gonna get some white gesso. There's a lighter green. Might be more, not even close. I've never seen me nitpick over something like this. Let's try it over here. Well, that's better. Sweet. I think maybe we should put a little bit of dark, a few light freckles. Jennifer Eccles. Like some dark, something dark to outline, to make things stand out, to give it some big composition, because look at, we're already 40, 50 minutes into this. And I'm feeling as good as that music is sounding. Hey, away we go. Here we go. See a little bit of blue, purplish blue. Around places like that. And then around I'm kind of liking that. Is anybody else? I think somebody is. No problem being late, Mathis. You know that. No, we're not going to end it yet. There's still some things to do here. I don't quite know what they are. I think we should put in some serious brush loaded up with that yellow. Maybe not a drop of water, just serious neon yellow. Oh yeah, I don't know if that's showing up on monitor, but in person, It's pretty sweet and it's thick, so it looks like somebody's gone and put frosting on there. Yeah, that yellow is tuning things up. And we need a little of this darker blue right there, where that sleeve terminates. Thank you for the free music, whoever does it. Let's give a shout out to Cafe Music, Unwind Station, Jazzy Mix. Right? There was something I was gonna do, and now I can't remember what was painted in here. Maybe some catch lights. We all know what those are. I think that brush right there that I just was using was the one for catch light, but it's gotta be super clean. I was wiping it with really little. Yeah, I'm liking it. Isn't that looking kind of cool? Yeah, 40 likes, let's go. Yeah, oh boy. Oh, there's a bunch of there. Thanks again, Kula. Look at all these comments. I missed them all because I was painting and not paying attention to anything. Aisha said hi. Hi, Aisha. Happy birthday from Kula. Whose birthday is it? Well, let's find out whose birthday it is. Very nice painting. Thank you, Miss Mastro Ellison. Thank you. Yeah. So it is kind of a decent looking thing. Does it need some other big? I think it might. Maybe it could use like some big over here. That's better. Now, I'm ready to stand back and think about being done. I like it. Yeah. Yeah, I do. It's different. I still think we need to make that little nose pink. That's just convention talking. And me listening. And maybe I just did something I wanted to undo, but I can't remember. Let's just get a little white and put it where it's not really required. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Well, it's working for me. I mean, I'm going to sign this thing. Let's get the camera off the teapot. Switch its direction around. Look at that one touch, I did it. Sometimes I have to touch and touch and touch. And I think it's because my hands are dry or because they have paint on them or water. Yeah. I could see some large, semi-larger brush, a little white, and a little maybe purple. And do this here. Sure. Yeah, let's call that. So now, over to the wall of titles. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. Back to the wall here. I got interrupted because I aimed the camera wrong. 101. Now we're going to go up to here. 102 is going to be called KBC for Keyboard Cat. Live stream goes without saying, at least this time. And maybe a little bit of shadowage. So now, since this thing is 102, Keyboard Cat, we're going to sign it Charlie 102. But where? Somewhere in the right space. Right here. Hope I got it. Well, it's on there. We know that. We got that going for us. Maybe a little there. Keyboard cat. Who would have known that day? Well, we took some of that, some of that, some of that. No sponge though today. A little of this free music. And all 11 of us are saying, ah, yeah. Look good sitting on somebody's living room wall. Framed up nice, simple black frame with just nice glass. No non-glare glass, just glass. Coffee cups downstairs. I think I'm going to sit down for a minute, but not long, and shut her down and get ready for the next page. In this deal. $4.06 American money from Kula Ellison, who also says, yes, very nice art painting. Eric. I'm shouting out, Eric. Thanks for joining us, man. Yes, the cat still exists, Leafer. You can see you haven't been around much, but please join us and just get with the culture. Hit, like, hit share, hit subscribe, hit notify so that you get reminded when to be on here, and you and everybody else. No, this cat is, no, cats don't live that long. There have been a few keyboard cats here at my house. Kula says yes. Leafer says, how old are you? Now, Leafer hasn't been on long, but we're still just going to treat that question from the old Leafer with respect and say 74 next month. Yeah. No, it's 74 in July. That's how old I am. Add some mist of colors on the rim. Leafer, I've thought of that. And yeah, it needs something to tie it to the page a little, doesn't it? All right, I'm going to do it. All right, Leafer. Watch this. I'm going to do it with spray paint, right? And a little piece of cardboard I'm going to hold in my hand. To give it an edge, so to speak. There we go. There we go. We're rolling again. Whew. Almost lost it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to use to hold down here against some edges, to give it some edges. And maybe it wants to have some, a little yellow to start with. Practice. See? Right? And that did help. Leafer. And maybe something else, right? Some of this bright, that stuff. And maybe a little up at the top. That's doing it, right? Leaper, talk to me. To the Leaperville and back. And by the way, it needs a little lightness or whiteness or something to make that sleeve pop off of that shirt. To make that cap. And then some dark behind it. Now we're gotta be done. All right. And there we go. And thank you so much for joining today. Look at that. Any last minute likes there? And, oh wow. Okay. We're saying that needs to be down a little. Bon voyage.